Welcome. You are about to begin a gentle, powerful journey of healing after the end of your love relationship. If you are here, you are ready to take the first step toward transforming pain into wisdom and heartbreak into a new sense of self. This is a safe space for you to reflect, release, and rediscover your inner strength. As you move through each chapter, you will learn how to honor your past, let go of what no longer serves you, and open your heart to new possibilities. Healing is not always easy, but with each step, you will find yourself growing stronger, more peaceful, and more connected to the person you are becoming. This is your time to heal, to transform, and to create a brighter, more loving future for yourself. A new perspective on past relationships. After a breakup, it's common to feel as if your world has been turned upside down. The end of a relationship can bring a flood of emotions: sadness, anger, regret, confusion, and sometimes even a relief. These feelings are natural, and it's important to honor them. But as you begin your healing journey, there is a gentle, powerful shift you can make, choosing to see your past relationship from a new perspective. When a relationship ends, the mind often becomes stuck in a loop. You might find yourself replaying memories, wondering what went wrong, or wishing you could go back and change things. Sometimes, you might idealize the relationship, remembering only the happiest moments and forgetting the reasons it ended. Other times, you might focus on the pain, the arguments, or the mistakes, feeling weighed down by guilt or resentment. But what if you could step back and look at your relationship as a whole, as a complete story with its own beginning, middle, and end? What if you could see it not as a failure, but as a meaningful chapter in the book of your life? Every relationship, no matter how it ends, brings lessons. It shapes who you are, teaches you about love, and helps you grow. Even the most painful experiences can lead to wisdom and strength. By shifting your perspective, you can begin to see your past not as a burden, but as a source of growth and understanding. Reflecting on the story of your relationship, imagine your life as a book, with each relationship as a chapter. Some chapters are filled with joy and laughter, others with challenges and tears. But every chapter is important. Every chapter adds depth and meaning to your story. Take a moment to reflect on your past relationship. What did this chapter teach you? What did you discover about yourself, about love, about life? Try to see the relationship as a whole, not just the ending. Remember the good times, but also acknowledge the difficulties. Both are part of your story. Exercise, the lesson journal. To help you shift your perspective, try this simple exercise. Take a notebook or a piece of paper and write down 3 things you learned from your past relationship. These lessons can be about anything: your strengths, your needs, your boundaries, your capacity for love, or even your resilience in the face of pain. For example, you might write, "I learned that I am capable of deep love and commitment. I discovered that I need open communication and honesty in a relationship. I realized that I am stronger than I thought, even when things are hard." As you write, allow yourself to feel gratitude for these lessons. Even if the relationship ended in pain, it still helped you grow. By focusing on what you have learned, you begin to transform regret into understanding and pain into wisdom. Letting go of regret and self-blame. It's easy to get caught up in thoughts of what if and if only. You might wish you had acted differently, said something else, or made different choices. But the truth is, the past cannot be changed. What matters now is how you choose to see it. Letting go of regret and self-blame is a key part of healing. Remind yourself that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Your ex-partner did the same. Every person brings their own history, wounds, and hopes into a relationship. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, things don't work out as we hoped. Instead of blaming yourself or your ex, try to see the relationship as a shared journey. Both of you contributed to the story, and both of you learned and grew from the experience. By releasing blame, You free yourself to move forward with greater compassion and understanding. Acceptance. Honoring the past. Embracing the present. Acceptance is not about forgetting or pretending the relationship didn't matter. It's about acknowledging that the chapter is over and allowing yourself to move forward. Acceptance means letting go of the need to change the past and instead focusing on what you can do now to heal and grow. One way to practice acceptance is through a simple visualization. Imagine your past relationship as a book. See yourself holding the book, feeling its weight in your hands. As you turn the pages, notice the moments of joy, the challenges, the lessons. When you reach the end, gently close the book and place it on a shelf. The story is still there, but you are no longer carrying it with you every day. As you do this, remind yourself, I honor my past. I am grateful for what I have learned. I am ready to move forward. Reframing the narrative. Another powerful way to shift your perspective is to reframe the narrative of your relationship. Instead of seeing it as a failure, try to see it as a necessary part of your journey. Every relationship, even those that end, brings you closer to understanding yourself and what you truly want in life. Ask yourself, what did this relationship teach me about love? How did it help me grow as a person? What qualities do I want to bring into my next relationship? What patterns do I want to change or avoid in the future? By answering these questions, you begin to see your past relationship as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. You recognize that every experience, even the painful ones, has value. Forgiveness. Freeing yourself from the past. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It doesn't mean excusing hurtful behavior or forgetting what happened. It means releasing the hold that anger, resentment, or regret has on your heart. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you made. Forgive your ex-partner for their shortcomings. Remember, everyone is doing their best with the tools they have. By letting go of grudges, you create space for healing and new beginnings. Daily practice. Affirmations for healing. Affirmations are simple, positive statements that help rewire your thoughts and beliefs. Each day, repeat these affirmations to yourself. I accept my past and honor my journey. I am grateful for the lessons I have learned. I forgive myself and others, and I choose to move forward with love. I am open to new beginnings and new possibilities. Say these affirmations out loud. Write them in your journal, or repeat them silently in your mind. Over time, they will help you build a new, more compassionate relationship with your past. Building a support system. Healing from a breakup is not something you have to do alone. Reach out to friends, family, or a support group. Share your feelings and allow yourself to be supported. Sometimes, just talking about your experience can bring relief and clarity. Embracing the future. As you begin to see your past relationship from a new perspective, you open yourself to the possibilities of the future. Every ending is also a beginning. Trust that new chapters are waiting to be written, chapters filled with growth, joy, and love. Take things one day at a time. Be gentle with yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Remember, healing is not a straight line. There will be ups and downs, but each step brings you closer to wholeness. You are not defined by your past. You are the author of your own story, and you have the power to create a future that reflects your true self. By honoring your journey, learning from your experiences, and choosing compassion over regret, you are already on the path to healing. Repeat to yourself, I honor my past. I am grateful for what I have learned. I am ready to move forward. As you reflect on your past relationship with newfound understanding, remember that this is just the first step on your healing journey. In our next chapter, we'll dive deeper into the common pitfalls of dwelling on past mistakes and offer powerful techniques for self-forgiveness and release. Click the link in the description to continue your transformation with the next chapter, Breakups and Past Mistakes. Your heart deserves to heal, and I am here to guide you every step of the way.